So every time I hang out with my friends, a handful of times we'll kind of watch old videos that we made or I made, and we'll always mention like the times that I didn't record anything, and we'll be like, "Why didn't we record this? Why don't we have that? Do you remember this?" And I'll always be like, "Yes, I do remember that. I wish I recorded." So I should do that. I should do that more often. Way back in the day when I was like in high school, middle school, in that era, and YouTube was a little bit younger, I used to watch this guy called CTFXC, Charles Trippy, and back in that day, the meta was all daily vlogs and vlogging, and I followed that. I used to daily vlog, or at least vlog a lot, and I have a lot of videos from high school that thankfully will never see the light of day, I hope, because they weren't great. But I was trying to hop on that trend. I wanted to daily vlog. And even though I very rarely ever vlogged daily, because what I learned or realized is that the life of a high school student isn't very interesting, it was always kind of a ploy to, get popular on the internet, which would be great, one day if that were to ever happen, even though it comes with quite a bit of baggage and extra stuff. I'm still glad I have a lot of those memories that I recorded. And honestly, that's never left me. I still like bringing my camera, recording things, and showing the things I do. The difference is now I realize that even in my day-to-day today, my life is not that interesting enough to possibly even consider a daily vlog. Probably not even like a monthly vlog thing. However, I think over the course of about a year, I do enough that I could probably make it into a pretty fun video. So that is what I'm going to start doing, is I'm going to record once a year. I'm going to record everything over a year and put it all together, and it'll be like a yearly vlog. The biggest difference is that I don't really care to get popular off this, because again, this is more for me and my friends, because it's fun to go back and watch everything we did. And I know one day, hopefully I'll be really old and have nothing else to do, and I want to go back and, check out these times and things I did when I was my age currently, even though I'm already 25. And that sucks. And my birthday, which is in early March, lines up pretty well with like a yearly aspect thing, so I'll probably just record by age of year. So that'll mostly line up with 1 year, but it'll mostly also line up with 1 year of my age. But before I go forward and start recording now, I'm actually going to go back, because conveniently 2 years ago, I uploaded this video. I recorded and made this video, which was kind of my experience of my freshman year when I finally went back to college. I was 22 that year. 23? I was an age. No, I turned 23. I just turned 23 when I uploaded that, recorded it all, and that was like a good, and in that time I caught up with everything that I had recorded from the last few years when I didn't record anything. So I took like 4 years off between high school and college, and just lived and worked and did stuff, and that was a lot of what was in there. But it has been 2 years since then, and I feel like before I go forward with these, I should catch up really quick on what's happened those 2 years since. And funny enough, about 2 weeks after I posted that video, a little...
For days, this has been the picture of America.
Showed up today and it's just chaos.
Shortly after President Trump declares a state of emergency, the White House Coronavirus Task Force tells people to avoid bars, restaurants, and groups of more than 10 people.
So during the school years of the last 2 years, which I guess would be 2020 and 2021, mostly a little bit 2022, I did a lot of nothing, because there was very, very little to do. So my freshman year of college was cut off by COVID, and I moved back home for a little bit, hung out with Trent, who gave me a place to stay back home in Rapid, kind of outside the city, so that worked out really well. And then classes were largely, and then for my sophomore year, classes were largely just online. They were either a hybrid or slightly in class, but distanced, masks, can't stay anywhere. And it sucked a lot, actually. It was not great. And all the events were canceled. There was not much going on outside. There was just not much. So sophomore year, I didn't do much of anything. Then we get back to this year, and summer got a little bit back more to normal, and then there was another breakout kind of at the start of fall, and then it was kind of the same for most of fall, but it's a little bit better. And then as of this spring semester, we've mostly kind of gotten out of it, it feels like. That whole Russia thing hasn't really helped us remember that there's COVID going on either. But yeah, so didn't do a whole lot through these last 2 years, but I did go to 2 weddings. Let me get a better angle on you.
Where do we button first? I don't understand why there's buttons if we're using this.
You don't have to button. You just use the cuff links, no button.
So what's happening today, Dalton? Anything big?
Oh, Will, you got anything going on? I'm gonna drink later. I think it's a party night.
That's every day.
It's been the last 2 nights, so tonight's no different. Now we're just getting dressed up for it.
Getting married.
It looks like we're getting dressed up to like go.
Eat a good steak dinner.
Doesn't look that good.
I was gonna say to serve a steak dinner to someone else,
What did you
maybe.
go with, Dalton?
That's true.
Or have you done?
For my cuffs?
Because I tried to do them this way, but
Our buddy's getting married. Dalton's gets
Yeehaw.
married.
Yeehaw.
You
Is it
pumped?
supposed to be like this?
Oh, look who decided to show up.
Alright, gents. Nick's an idiot. It's Nick's fault, but we're early. 1:30.
Yeah,
Alright, gents, quick
Yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
Who
Hey,
has
boys.
more
It
intelligence?
is 1:30.
Really did.
Oh, jeez. Let me see that really quick. Oh my God.
she saw it.
Well, keep your jacket on all night.
All right. Corey, Denison, Ohio. What are we here for?
We're here for somebody's getting married. I think
Is this on good?
it will.
Probably not.
Guess who's getting married?
Yeah, actually, this is kind of
Everyone's changing. I'm just recording it.
I have my card.
That was not a good time to turn on the camera, was it?
I cried more with
For the vlog, I want you to be completely candid. How do you feel about Dalton's wedding and his chances in his relationship?
I'm sad because now he's gonna be married, and it's like I imagine he'll play as much League of Legends, but we can't actually be sure about that.
Okay, I gotcha. That's good. Avery, you're his brother. How do you feel about Dalton and it?
That's when you roll up the sleeves.
How do you feel about Dalton?
Too much of me on the.
Nick? Nick, your best man. Let's get candid for the wedding. How do you feel about Dalton?
Oh, is this a video? Oh, damn. Now it's awkward.
Speak very candidly about Dalton and his relationship chances.
It'll work.
Okay, just 1 hour and we're on purpose. Not eating.
Please don't.
Many of you tonight here know, in a faith in the Lord, that both of our families have nurtured for generations. And as some of my cousins that are here tonight can attest,
Avery, you should have done it. You should have helped out.
I'm not going to pretend like going to 2 weddings during the pandemic was the greatest decision, but 2 of my best friends got married, 1 each summer, and I wasn't going to be the only friend that didn't show up to those. So that first year in August, my buddy Dalton got married, and I was actually a groomsman. And then this last summer, right before school started, my friend Kylie got married, and then we went to Portland for that. I don't know if I actually recorded much of that. I have something. I have some of that. I have something there.
Ow.
That's ridiculous.
What was the question? That's the stipulation. In general. We're getting there. What's in general? Who is the bigger pansy?
what part of Kylie's
If you were to have a flashlight,
You could like see.
oh no, you don't inhale a cigar. You
I know you don't.
It's so hard not to do. Yeah. It's like weddings bring out the best.
Oh my god. Can't be carefully. Running your hands through my hair. Yeah, you got nice hair.
There's so many people here. And again, last semester, which was the wedding, then last semester, again, kind of COVIDed it out a lot better, but still pretty cautious at most parts. But I did go home for Christmas, which was a pain to get home because I got snowed out when I was planning on leaving, had to fly. It was a whole thing. I have to have something from that, right? I probably have something.
But yeah, no, it's my favorite painting of the bunch. We went to the front. And like, I think my favorite artist, we were supposed to have a painting. God, yes. Do you have one in the hall?
Jake, hold it up.
Look at this.
Yes, yes. So you'll
Oh,
show me.
that's illegal. What? Come on.
And then I came back home and I'm in my current semester. I just turned 25 2 weeks ago, and I haven't done anything since, so we're not missing anything. So hopefully that catches us up over the last 2 years of pandemic. And then next year, hopefully I'll do something. Actually, I know next year is going to be crazy. This upcoming year. Got a lot going on, but that's where we're at so far.
No!
Good boy.
Somebody looks fabulous!
Always move.
There we go.
Open your eyes! Open them! Open them!
Don't open them! Don't open them!
Oh my god!
Take some drink. No, grab your beer. Grab your beer. Let's go. Ready? Yeah.
Would not do that shit. Couldn't pull it off. Oh, that was too weird. Alright, cut it. Start it again.
You're too weird, Alex.
I am pretty weird.
Okay, start.
Just make sure you're at the airport.
You went for that? I went for
He's Mario.
I am Mario.
And I'm Luigi.
And you lost the flip cup.
Oh my god, that was crazy.